It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's e-commerce minute, episode 223.
In this episode, iZettle expands from payments to commerce.
iZettle, known as the Square of Europe, is expanding its service portfolio beyond payments and financing and expanding its e-commerce offerings. iZettle e-commerce is now available in UK and Sweden and will be rolling out to Denmark, Norway, Finland, Germany, France, and the Netherlands later this spring. They began as a mobile payment solution and was the first company to develop a chip card reader and app for smartphone-based mobile commerce, which meets international security requirements. The company has since expanded into software and financing services to support small businesses. The new platform lets customers build online inventory and checkout experiences either to complement the physical sales they're already making with iZettle itself or as a standalone service as new customers to the company. It also allows customers to add a buy button to an existing site or start selling via social media. Everything is managed through iZettle. It processes all major credit cards and online payments and supports PayPal transactions. CEO and co-founder Jacob de Greer explained, "This is iZettle's biggest product launch since 2011, and it is a huge moment for us. Today's consumers expect businesses to be present both offline and online, and half of iZettle's users currently don't have an online shop, and the other half struggle with different complex online systems." iZettle announced it's aiming to go public on NASDAQ Stockholm during 2018.
Yay.
I never heard of these guys until now.
No, me either. Well, obviously the biggies are here. It's interesting to see Square
just that,
Europe.
they never came into my radar. Like they haven't had any news. Like I just never heard of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I guess we're just have to more pay attention to outside world.
European.
European. But yeah, I mean, they're just following the rest of them, right? Like you would think, like we all think that everybody uses all the tools that are here. And that's not always true. Companies are building everywhere now, and that's awesome.
Yeah, so taking a look at what they have to offer, they're basically closing the loop like Square is doing, like Shopify is doing, in some aspects on a lower end, like Squarespace, giving you the all-in-one, which I think is fantastic for small businesses. And these guys kind of went backwards. They started out with, well, actually, like Square, they started out with the payment solution and then got into e-commerce and got into, because I guess it was one of those, just leaving money on the table, because they offer all of the same, from what I can see, most of the same things that Square would offer a similar sized business.
Yeah, so it's a smart way of going about a business, right? You start a payments company, make your money, and then reinvest it into building bigger platforms so you can make more money.
Yep. Makes complete sense. So these guys, they're pretty big in Europe, and it's neat how they offer. You can do it as simple as, because I think again these are more aimed towards bricks and mortar, small business type companies that aren't quite ready to dip their toe into e-commerce or trying to figure it out. So they offer. They have an offering that's as small as, put your inventory online and then get a code snippet and just put it on your Facebook page if you're not ready to build a full site. Right. And then it expands, and you can use that code. So if you have just a WordPress site or even a Wix or a Squarespace or any other kind of platform, you can just use their code snippets to sell online, which is, I think, for some really small businesses, that might be all they need for now. But what's great is that it will allow them to grow into their other offerings.
Right. That's about right.
So the pricing follows the same basic format as the company's core mobile payment services. Like in UK, iZettle takes a 1.75% fee for each transaction on mobile payments, and the e-commerce product will come in at £29 per month, which I guess is comparable to Squarespace, and 2.5% on each transaction. Again, I mean, it's not Squarespace, Shopify. Shopify is about the same, correct? 2.5 and about $30 for starter.
Yep.
So pretty good. It'd be interesting to see. Is this going to go international? I mean, no. So it looks like it's a European product. So for you U.S. people, that's what's going on in e-commerce in Europe. Got anything else, Bart?
That is it.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.